I'm so sorry for dissing Cold War. It'll never happen again. What's up, everybody? Pug here, coming at you with another Call of Duty rant because holy. I don't think I could swear in the first couple of seconds of the video. Uh, Black Ops 6 is terrible. I hate that game. There's nothing more on this planet that I hate more than Black Ops 6. It's just, it's so, I don't know the words to put into it, but it's so money hungry. It wants money so bad. It's like I could go out and beg on the streets for food, and that would be like, even though I have like a nice, comfortable home and everything that I lived, I think that would be less shameful to go beg for money than what Call of Duty is doing because I can't even start up the game anymore without it being like Vault Edition, Vault Edition, buy the Vault Edition. There's no benefit to buying the Vault Edition, is there? If there is, I want you to tell me right now just a gameplay benefit that is actually a good part. So, like, for example, let's say I bought God of War Ragnarok, okay, and they gave you the Valhalla mode, or not the Valhalla mode, the DLC that was free. Keyword, they're free. Let's say that cost $20 because I think that would be worth $20. I love roguelites, and the fact that the Valhalla is just a standalone, not standalone, a roguelite DLC to an already fantastic game. Absolutely, I'd spend $20 on that. Can you imagine if every time you popped up God of War, it put one big pop up in your screen that was like, buy the Valhalla DLC, but you haven't even beaten the original game yet? That's what Call of Duty is doing to you. It's terrible. And another thing, I'm sorry, these aren't scripted. This is just, right off the top of my head. I just want to rant because this game sucks. A buddy of mine, he's my best friend. He doesn't have the most stable internet connection. That's okay. He cannot play zombies by himself because everything is streamed through the internet because they slammed their hands on a keyboard, coded a game, didn't minimize any of the fucking storage, and they just sent it out and they're like, there you go, here's the slop that I fucking shit out and put in a game and said, here you go. But he can't play it because of the internet problems. And that sucks. Because what if you're at home and your internet sucks and you want to play some zombies, but you can't? You can't play it because it all relies on your internet. What is the 160 gigabytes going to when I downloaded the game? Warzone? The stupid shark skin that you can see on screen right now? I would get you gameplay of Black Ops 6, but I didn't feel like playing the game. I stopped. I bought it this time. Alright, this is different. I'm more angry at Black Ops 6 than I was for Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was scummy, but I knew it was going to be trash before the game even came out when I played the beta. Black Ops 6, I had a little bit of faith because I was excited for zombies, and even zombies is ruined, obviously, with my whole rant just then. But back to what I was saying about actual Black Ops 6, I don't want to play the game. Like, it's just not fun. It isn't fun. Like, you get on a game and you'll have some times where you're like, wow, this is really cool. It's not. It's not fun. It is just terrible. Like, zombies is my go-to. I keep bringing up zombies because I'm just very disappointed in it. But I was really excited when I saw Citadel Daymore announced because one of my favorite maps back in the day was Drak. I loved Drak. I was the Void Bow. The buddy I was just telling you about, he liked Lightning Bow. It was just so fun. And I was curious about these swords. There is such a dramatic drop in difficulty. It's just laughable at this point. Like, I can go through and get all the swords by myself when it was just a struggle to do the Void Bow with a friend. And I'm not saying the game has to be stupidly difficult, but there's just so much, like, there's so little effort. Not so much, but little effort put into it. They're just like, they'll buy it anyways. Because they don't care. They don't care about their audience. They don't care to make a fun game for people. They're treating Call of Duty like work, if that makes sense. They're saying like, oh, I got to get up and I got to go to work every day because I work as a game developer. It's not something that's like a passion project for people. Like, one of my favorite games is Subnautica, where people put tons of effort into it, and it's a phenomenal game. If you've played Subnautica, you know it's a great game. But like, they wanted to make a good game. I don't think Activision or Treyarch or whoever the fuck makes the games, because I don't pay attention to that, I don't think they care to make a fun game. Like, if you look at Call of Duty on the store, you know what you're buying. you don't know, like, you're not looking at screenshots of it and being like, wow, this looks like a cool game. Like, if you see something completely new for the first time, something could captivate you with screenshots or a trailer. But with Call of Duty, you know what it is, you know what you're getting. So much so that there's not really even like a new thing that comes with every new game. Like, Omni movement is a decent idea, but I feel like it shouldn't be the highlight of a new Call of Duty game. Like, think about Infinite Warfare, if that kind of like, I don't know how good of an example that is, but Infinite Warfare, had a bunch of new systems in place, and that's what made it a completely new game. Black Ops 6 is just people with guns, sliding, and doing stuff. Or like World War II is World War II, and they had that little hub area, and different kind of gun mechanics, and like the class system. But the last couple of years has just been people shooting in the modern day. It's just so boring. It is so boring. And another thing, totally different than what I was just talking about. Why is a game so sensitive about swearing? Like, it's a rated M for mature game, and you can't swear in it? You play the campaign, and they're like, Woods is like, just give me a fucking reason, about to slit a bitch's throat because she said some shit to him. Or like, you play as Weaver and Zombies, and it'll be like, fucking meat sack. I dare anybody watching this video right now to go say that in a multiplayer lobby and see how fast you can get banned. I almost was going to do a video about that, of only using zombie quotes to rage in a match, like just writing them all down on a list, and to see how fast I could get banned. Because then that'd be proof right there. Right, those are your lines, and I can't say them in your game at people. Like, come on. Like, Black Ops 2, people were screaming the N-word and stuff, but I can't say fuck because I died. Like, it's so stupid. I'm sitting here scratching at my face because this game makes me so mad. I don't even want to get into the AI stuff. That is not my topic. I just want to complain about why I think the game is bad. I'm just some dude sitting on a couch with a laptop, and I don't have any right to speak on that. But I think one of my least favorite parts about the entire game is it full-heartedly relies on nostalgia. Like, everything in this game has been from another Black Ops game or another Call of Duty game some way or another. Like, for example, they brought Gobblegums back, and I thought that would be a cool thing because I remember having so much fun with Gobblegums, but I used Gobblegums more for like a glitch. Like, when we'd try to do the Easter egg on Horizon Track, like I was talking about earlier, I'd pull out the shopping free, and then when we die, we pulled the glitch where we quit the game and we kept all of our Gobblegums, because that was fun. It was more fun to not worry about the risk. But Gobblegums has such a little impact on the gameplay now. The only time I use them is very rarely. I pop in anywhere but here. And they just updated it, and they made it so that you start with like 3 of them. Like, that's what I mean by they take out the challenge. Like, they're just giving you the Gobblegums and all that kind of stuff. Like, I like that they took out the liquid divinium, because that was always annoying to grind for. But they so wholeheartedly rely on that nostalgia. Like, the Citadel Day More, that's just a Horizon track. And they're like, you know what, people like the bows, here's swords. It's like the same thing. And that's just stupid, because they're not relying on anything creative. Like, I just want a little bit of difference, because every Call of Duty game for the last 4 years has been the same thing, and they're so scared of that. Like, we tried something and it failed, like Vanguard. I like the older stuff, like World War II, and I think Battlefield 5 is like my favorite first person shooter of all time, because it's just so fun. But World War II stuff, like the older things, medieval games, they always get to me. But like, I can play a futuristic or something like that kind of game modern day, but we've done the same thing for the last like 4 years, and I'm getting sick of it. It's just so tiresome, and they make you spend $70 every single time, and it's like, I've played a few games where you get to like the credits, or you start the game up and it says something to you like, thank you for playing our game, and I appreciate that so much. I don't think anywhere in Call of Duty I've ever seen a thank you, but you know what I do get? Buy the Vault Edition upgrade, buy this skin, buy this, you get this bonus pack. Oh, if you want to buy the Battle Pass, if you want to spend that $10, guess what? Buy the premium Battle Pass, or not the premium, like the plus 24 tiers or whatever, and then it's like, wait, no. Black sells even better for the exact same skins. just to be black and gold. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Black Cell's my least favorite thing on this planet. I'm so I if aliens come to visit someday and they ask us this, I will be ashamed to say I'm on the same planet that Black Cell has existed because it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Marvel Rivals has been my favorite game for the last couple of weeks. I love that game. How does a $70 game, one more time for the people in the back, a $70 game, give you $30 add-ons? And this Marvel Rivals, this free game, you can spend $5 and you get that battle pass, and you can grind through it and you get all these skins, and it's pretty cool. Play Marvel Rivals over Call of Duty. Promise. You'll have a way more fun time and probably won't want to rip your hair out. But what makes the Black Cell so scummy, and I mean real scum of the earth type shit, is that there is no feasible way to save up for it in game. Like Fortnite, you can get V-Bucks through just the free battle pass, and it might take you a while, but you can grind to save up for that next battle pass. Eventually, it might take you some time, but you can do it. You can't with Black Cell. There's no possible way to do it. You're just screwed. You have to spend $30. If you look at it right now, mark my words, it'll say 30 USD if you live in the United States. And that's what really sells it on just being such a low thing to do is you have to buy it. You have to spend more money. And there's no workaround for it. With other free games, you can do it. I think even Overwatch you can, but I haven't played Overwatch in so long. Anywho, I think I'm done for now. I've gone off for like the last 12 minutes or so, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. Like I said, these aren't scripted because you can hear a lot of like ums and ahs, and I jump around, and I don't really keep a straight topic. But I appreciate you for checking in. I know it's been like almost a year since my last upload, but I appreciate you guys checking in. And yeah, I fuck Call of Duty. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Anyway, that's about it. Pug out.